Hello, my name is Sergey. I'm a managing partner of a law firm based in Kiev, Legal Ideas. And now I'm going to answer the top 5 questions about Ukrainian visas. There are countries, citizens of which need to obtain a visa first to come to Ukraine. But there are also many countries that enjoy a visa-free regime with Ukraine. Usually, a number of days provided under this visa-free regime is 90 days within 180 days. But this also can fluctuate depending on your particular case. There is no one unified regulation or law that provides both countries with visa regime in Ukraine and countries that under a visa-free regime in Ukraine. But we did this work for you, and you can find this list of countries below this video. How to find out whether you need a visa to Ukraine or not? You, of course, cannot remember 200 countries by heart, right? So the easiest way is just to visit a website of the Ukrainian consulate in your country and find this information there. If, for example, your country doesn't have a Ukrainian consulate in it, then you just can simply contact us and we will provide you with advice on this matter. There are 4 types of visas in Ukraine. The first one is the type B visa. It's used for a transit through Ukraine. It's very simple and understandable. The second type of visas in Ukraine is the type C visa. It's a short-term visa, which is called also a C-type visa. It's issued for 90 days within 180 days. It can be a multiple entry visa, one-time visa or 2 times visa. And it's issued for different purposes, like for a business purpose, for a private purpose. The C-type visa has also 17 subcategories depending on the purpose of your visit. These 17 subcategories you can find below this video. The third type of visas in Ukraine is the D-type visa. It's also known as a long-term visa, but actually it's also issued for up to 90 days. The purpose of this visa is to give you enough time to prepare all documents so you could apply for Ukrainian residence. So this long-term visa is used also for a business purpose or a private purpose, and it also has subcategories. It has 16 subcategories which you can find below this video. And in our next video we will answer to your top 5 most popular questions about how to get Ukrainian residence. And the first type of visas in Ukraine is an electronic visa. It's also called the E-type visa. This electronic visa is envisaged for those countries that don't have Ukrainian embassies in them. So to find out whether your country has a Ukrainian embassy or not, just check the details under this video. A package of documents that should be submitted to obtain a visa depends on your particular purpose. There is some standard core set of documents that is submitted all the time in every case. For example, an application, a copy of your passport, your photos, etc. And there are a number of documents that are specific to your particular case. For example, if you are applying for a visa for employment, then this means that you need to submit a copy of your work permit. If you apply for a visa for a family reunion purpose, this means that you submit either a marriage certificate or a childbirth certificate, depending on your case. All those documents we will provide you with through the link on this video. And another important aspect that you should remember is that all documents that are issued abroad should be translated into the Ukrainian language, and this translation should be notarized, apostilled or legalized depending on your country. Yes, you can prolong your visa for staying in Ukraine, but requirements for this prolongation are visa-specific. This means that depending on your visa type, the requirements may be different. For example, a short-term visa, the C-type visa, can be prolonged for up to 180 days from the first day of your entrance into Ukraine. A long-term visa, the D-type visa, can be prolonged only for up to 1 month from the first day of your entrance into Ukraine. In both of these cases, you need to provide a justified reason to prolong your visa. You cannot just prolong it based on because you want to stay longer in Ukraine. You need some justified reason. For example, it could be a treatment in hospital, it could be some changes in the business structure of your company, etc. Overstaying is actually a very bad and dangerous thing. You can be fined for overstaying, you can be even banned from entering Ukraine the next time for overstaying. The Ukrainian legislation provides different amounts of fines for overstaying. It could be as low as 1,700 hryvnias, it's around $50 US, and it could be as much as 5,100 hryvnias, it's around $200 US. A ban can be imposed by the border guards at the border. It can be for 3 years, and if you had already been banned from entering Ukraine and anyway trying to cross the Ukrainian border again, your ban could be increased up to 10 years. It's also very important that this ban could be imposed not only when you are overstayed. It also can be imposed when you return to your country but you've been assigned a fine and you didn't settle it. So when you're trying to cross the border the next time and the border guards see that you have an unsettled fine, they will also probably impose a ban on you. Sometimes it even happens when a foreigner paid this fine and tries to cross the border, but the border guards just don't see that this person paid this fine in their database. That happens, unfortunately. So if you paid this fine, it's very important to keep the receipt about this and to have it next time when you're crossing the Ukrainian border. And when you overstayed and you haven't been assigned a fine yet, it's better also to visit the immigration service to tell them, hey guys, I overstayed by some important reason, I don't want to violate the Ukrainian law, I came here voluntarily, just give me this fine, I will pay you just right away, and I just want to be in line with the Ukrainian legislation. So fellows, these were the top 5 visa questions we received from you. If you have some other questions regarding this topic, don't hesitate, leave a comment, contact us, whatever you like. That's all, see you next time.